This brand new flat screen TV is now destroyed by fire. It was one of two electrical devices that were plugged into an outlet that caught fire.
Killed a man from Glens Falls late last month was accidental, caused by an electrical problem.
Fire officials believe the fire began inside a breaker box that was feeding an electric vehicle charging station.
The fire was electrical, involving a Tesla charger. Damage is estimated at around $128,000.
Welcome to the first episode of Who is Wiring My House? I don't know who wired yours or who wired mine, but make it a habit. You understand? Make it a habit to check and verify that all your plugs, aka your receptacles and switch devices and all these things are wired properly to protect your family. It's too easy to start a fire from loose wires, loose connections, all these different things. So you always want to just verify and make sure things are operating properly and are terminated properly. So we're going to start at the panel here. Make sure that we turn off kitchen lighting breaker here. And then we're going to make sure that there is no power coming from the kitchen. So for this job, I am going to start with, have my headlamp here. So we're going to have power in the kitchen. I'm going to start with a pin tester. Check voltage and see if it's present. And I'm just going to start with a 15-in-1 impact wrench here. That should get me through the job. I like to do several checks. Man, all the screws are the same size. That just lets you know how professional someone is. These are all the same size, which is a good start, in my eyes anyway. So we will remove this plate. And these are called yokes here for two switch devices. And it can be set back 1/4 of an inch. That looks more than 1/4 of an inch to me. So that's one problem that I already see, is that this yoke, you have a lot of space in between end of the sheetrock, which is flush with the wall here, and where the device starts. So section 314.20 states flush mounted installations within or behind a surface of concrete, tile, gypsum, plaster, or other non-combustible material, including boxes employing a flush type cover or faceplate, shall be made so that the front edge of the box, plaster ring, extension ring, or listed extender will not be set back surface more than 6 millimeters or 1/4 of an inch. Basically meaning the box that's installed in this wall cannot be set back more than 1/4 of an inch flush with the surface of the sheetrock. And clearly here we have more than 1/4 of an inch. Oh yeah, yeah. Not a bad job wanting to compensate for this, but yeah, this screw is way longer than the one we just. Look at that, look at the difference. But let's keep moving on. Stay focused. We're focused on the wiring today. So what you want to do is pull this yoke straight back, like so. Look at this. Oh, this is terrible. That disconnected here, and you have another wire there, that bare wire that also disconnected from the common screw. But this is bad work. This is bad work. Look at this. Let's just flip it over. Look at this. You are supposed to have hooks around these screws to make sure it's secured in there. Now, if this was a plate here, then you can slide this directly under the plate. But this is dangerous, man. This is the importance of, you have to verify people are who they say they are. You have to verify that they are actually electricians, or because this is ridiculous. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to remove this wire. Look at this. This is terrible, man. I'm just going to remove that. You got to do better. You have to do better than this, man. You have to do better, man. Okay, the hooks are made. So now that we have our hooks, we're going to make sure that now when you connect your hooks to the device, you want to make sure you have your hooks the correct direction. So when you put your hook in, you want it faced the hook down the direction that you're tightening your screw. This just helps for a much better long-term connection where you don't have to worry about anything ever getting loose. That protects the device, that protects your wires, that protects your apartment, that protects your home. Everything, when things are wired correctly and landed correctly in their terminals, you won't have any issues to worry about. Your family can be safe. The world is crazy enough to not have to worry about someone coming in their wire place and getting wrong. This is ridiculous, man. But the same thing with this wire. Same thing. We'll make sure that's in their correct direction, like so. Hook there, the wire turning around the screw. And for the switch leg, do the same thing for this one. Under the screw. There we go. Okay. All the conductors properly terminated now. See how that's hooked around the terminal. Same thing for this side. So now, this device is ready to go. Okay, so for this next device, we are going to follow the same protocol for this. Yeah, see, these people don't care. Look, do the same thing. Pull the device straight out. Yeah, doesn't surprise me. Same issue with this device. At least these didn't come off. Chin, chin, chin. That's terrible.
Do you not see that as a problem? It seems pretty clear to me.
I don't understand how they get the ground wire correct. Well, that one's halfway correct. But you don't do these the same way. That's lazy. So we're gonna check the pigtails here. This looks correct. They have all the neutrals here. That's fine. And the neutrals just have to be in the box in case someone wants to come in and put any dimmers or anything. Pigtails here. Okay. Join it together fine. No issues there. This is just simple stuff. There's nothing going on. This is electrician 101 stuff.
Hey. Got your hook there. Remember, you want the bottom of this hook. You want it faced towards your box or back towards the wire itself.
The same with this one. It's okay if you need to maneuver and move these wires. There's nothing wrong with that. Get it to where you need it. Loosen up the screw. Put this hook going around it. That's properly landed there.
And both of his kids are still going to school here.
Get some electrical tape for your added layer of protection. So that's going to keep these wires landed. That's your added layer of protection. Now we're going to do the exact same for this one. It's just simple stuff. Simple stuff. Nothing more important than protecting your client, protecting yourself, protecting those that come and visit your home. This is important stuff. You don't have time to mess around with this kind of stuff, man. This can kill you. This can absolutely kill you. And that's why I'm taking this so serious. There you go. Your added layer of protection is there. Start attaching this. Incorrect. Like I say, you just want to screw in enough. Just screw in enough to where you can put your device cover plate on, in our case it's stitchers, and adjust the yokes as needed. Device on there. Okay, it's in there. Let's tighten it down. Okay, face plate. And next time, we will check. This was the leg side, the other side is the switch side for this three-way. that's the case, we will check that one next time. So what I like to do, when all your screws facing one direction, just please them. Doesn't have to be exact. That is it. So what we will do next is verify everything is still working. So now we'll go turn on the breaker. Okay, now we're back at the panel here. We want to go back to our kitchen lighting. And we want to turn this in the on position. So this is the final outcome here. Screws are faced in the right direction, all in the same direction. Turn on the switch. It does turn on the lights there. Turn off the switch, turns off the lights. Same for this one. Turn on the lights. So everything is working properly still. For your safety and your families, because there have been apartments, homes that have burned down because of issues like the ones we just saw.
The fire destroyed all in its path, starting in the back. The fire department told the Nichols family that the fire started here in their 12-year-old daughter's bedroom because some wires in the wall popped, caught the wall on fire, her bedroom on fire, and quickly spread to the rest of the home.
I'm not trying to scare you.
This is serious business.
There should be no loose connections anywhere in your home. Take it upon yourself to do these things. Keep yourself and your family safe.